First, you want to come to the bottom left side of your Adobe Premiere Pro right here. So this is the list of all those images, graphics, and videos and audios that we imported earlier. But right now it's just a long list, so we need to organize all this. So how do you do that? Now, to organize all this, you need to create bins. But before we create bins, I just want to show you something. You can always extend this particular project panel like this, just to have a view of everything that you need. You can also just drag and drop this part so that you have a view of everything. You can see it now more clearly. At this stage, it's like a list, right? So you can always have a list. If you click this button right here on the bottom left side, the media files that you imported will be listed. It will be a listicle. Now, if you want to see maybe icons or at least an overview of what the media files are about, then click this next button here. All right, these are the icon views. So if you click on icon view, you see now it has adjusted. Now I can see clearly, at least it gives me a glimpse of what each file is about, right? So that's what I'm talking about. You can always toggle between this list view and this icon view just to have a better view. Now there's also this another view right here. You can also use, but I don't like this one so much. Mostly I just use the list view or the icon view. So now how do you organize this into bins? So there's two ways you can create a bin. You can either right click right here, right click, and then it's written here, new bin, right? Click a new bin, it creates a new bin. Or you can come right here on the middle of your Adobe Premiere Pro, and then there is these things that look like a folder, it's a bin. So you click on that, it creates a new bin. You can either click on that or just click on Ctrl+B on Windows or Command+B on Mac, for those who are using Mac for when they're editing their videos, right? So we're just going to create different bins for different media files. So the first one maybe is going to be our audio. Then I'm going to create a new bin. So my second bin here is going to be images. And then I'm going to have a folder for my footage, right? My video footage. The last one I'm going to create is going to be a bin for music. Okay, so I have an image bin right here, I have a footage bin right here, I have a music bin, and I have an audio bin. Now there's still no content in those bins, so what you want to do is to drag and drop different media files onto different bins. So for example, let's say these are my footage, so I'm just going to click on that command and then just select all this, and then if these are all my footage, I'm just going to drag them onto my footage bin, and then now you can see all those bins have come under my footage, right? You can always click on this button just to minimize that. Now for my images, I want my images to go into this. Somehow Adobe Premiere Pro already knows that these are images, so just highlight those and then drop them onto that image. So right now they're under the bin or folder called image. For music, I'm just going to select this particular music and then drop them onto my music folder right there. Finally, maybe for my images, I have more images right here, so I'm just going to drag and drop these more images right there, and then this is going to be maybe my audio, so I'm going to drop it right there. So now if I minimize this thing, now all of a sudden you see it's well organized. Now I have different folders for images, footage, music, and audio, and that is how you create a good organization as you do your editing. Now once you're done with this, you can always get back and minimize this project panel right to its extreme end right there on the left. You always want to have more space for your timeline. Okay, so I just expanded it previously so that I can have a better view of what I'm doing. As you can see, it's now well organized. For larger projects, you can even create nested bins inside other bins. For example, within your footage bin, you could have separate bins for day 1 clips, day 2 clips, or different camera angles like wide shot or close up. So right here, I'm going to click on this new bin. It now creates a new bin, but this new bin is going to be, if you're keen, you're going to see, let me just expand that. This new bin now is under footage, right? Because maybe you went for a trip in Belize, and that particular trip you took videos on different days. So maybe you want to create bins for different days. This is going to help you to edit your videos. So I'm going to say, for example, this is day 1 videos, right? Then you're going to drag and drop your day 1 videos onto that bin, and then I'm just going to select that again. Then I'm going to create another bin for day 2, like that, and then I'm going to create a last bin. Maybe we spent 3 days on Belize, so I'm just going to create day 3. All right, and then I'm going to drag different videos on different days. And now if I minimize that, now you see it's very well arranged and neat. So now I have my footage for day 1, day 2, and day 3.